recently did a poll on Instagram asking people where they thought we should take our next vacation to. Ulleungdo was one of the places that we had a couple answers for. We found out that it's pretty uncommon for people to vacation here because it's kind of inconvenient. There's no airport, so you have to take the ferry, and it only has about 9 to 10,000 citizens of this island. So it's in pretty pristine condition. It's so removed from the hustle and bustle of the mainland South Korea that everything's kind of slowed down. The ferry ride was great. Isabel slept the whole time. She was maybe awake for 10 minutes before we departed and maybe the last 10 minutes of the ride. Oliver was awake for a little bit longer, but neither of the kids got seasick. I think the kids were great. It was very stress-free. We had 4 seats to ourselves. They were comfortable. I can't imagine that business class would be significantly greater than what we had. They had coffee and snacks. On the ferry, they only accept cash. We waited on the ferry to be the last ones off, just because it makes it a little more stress-free with the kids. The rental car company was actually waiting for us to take us in a shuttle bus to go get our car.
So here's our hotel. And here is the view. Did you enjoy the ferry ride?
Yeah.
Did you have a nice nap?
Yes.
Are you excited to see Ulleungdo?
Yeah.
Isabel, what about you? Did you enjoy the ferry ride?
Yeah. What ferry ride?
The one that you slept on the whole way here?
I don't know the ferry ride.
Yeah, probably because you slept the whole way.
What was the best part?
Yeah. Was the boat the ferry ride?
Yeah.
None ghosted were there, but the baby Navi was very tired. I had a good nap.
Our first stop from the rental car place was our hotel.
What was that for?
For him to memorize me.
You want him to memorize you while he's gone?
Yeah, because I love him.
Aww. Purple curtains. Cute. So we let the kids freshen up at the hotel, which was much needed. Everyone went to the bathroom. And now we're finally going to get lunch. I'm so excited.
Yes, we are starving, but it was a really good morning. The weather's beautiful. I don't know if you can see the ocean behind me, but we're literally staying. I mean, it's just, you can smell it. We're that close.
The ocean smells so good. So let's go get some food. Hungry, Ollie? Ready to eat? One of the employees from the hotel recommended a restaurant for us to go to get some gogi. The cows here are herb fed, and we've been reading online that it's kind of a specialty, so we're excited to try that. We were going to get seiyu shrimp, but the kids did not want that. And we just want happy kids today. So we're gonna go get some gogi.
Okay, this is the restaurant that the manager at the hotel recommended to us. It's overlooking this beautiful area. Just everything is just so green. You can see the ocean over there.
It smells so good inside this restaurant.
Yeah.
I'm so hungry. Okay, here's our kogi. You want more? You ate it all already?
Wow, it's good, huh? Yum, yum.
Oh my gosh, it's so good. Yeah, I'll get you some more, baby.
Where's plain chicken?
Isabel's looking for plain chicken. Chicken 없어요, Isabel. 고기 있어요.
Where? Kogi.
Isabel loved it so much. She could not get enough of it. We just got some shike, and we've had this once before. I think there's only once at the Korean Folk Village. It just tastes like sweet tea. It's so good.
We were about to go do the coastal walking path, but if it's about to start pouring down rain, we aren't going to do that. So we're going to check the forecast, and then hopefully, weather permitting, we'll be going to the coast.
It was just so breathtaking. You could see all the lava rock like formations on the coast. You're driving on the road and you've got on one side just lava rock as high up as you can see, and then on the other side just expansive ocean as far as you can see. We've been driving for a little bit now, just kind of going along the coast. Everything is so beautiful here. One thing I'm really enjoying, even though it kind of seems like it could be stressful if there were more people on this island, are these one-lane tunnels that we've been going through where you have to wait on each side for everyone to go. So it's really cool. And it just looks like I bet everyone there knows each other and has dinner together, and I wish I could be invited. Little snag in our trip, we were going to explore a cave, and we just got here and there's a sign that says, due to typhoon damage, it's closed until they have everything repaired. So that would have been nice to know before we got there. We decided to just finish driving around the island so we could just see all the beautiful scenery. We wanted to get around the whole island before dinner.
Left the cave and we're driving along, and we stopped at the underwater observatory. So we're gonna go in there and hopefully see some fish.
The admission fee was like 4,000 won per person, I think. And then you walk out on this bridge, you get into this thing. It kind of looks like a very small lighthouse, but instead of stairs going up, they go down. You're 6 meters below the sea level, and they have like bait outside of the windows, so all the fish are attracted, and it's just a really cool, it's like a anti-aquarium, like you're in the tank and the fish are outside.
Oh no, look at this little guy. Oh my.
It's tree.
A tree?
No, it says seaweed tree. And it has a crab right there. So I can eat fish.
Once we were done at the underwater observatory, the sun was coming back out and it was pretty great. Oh, let's go run!
The rain let up for a little bit. We wanted to take a chance to get outside and like look at how clear the water is. I'm super glad we went to that little underwater observatory. It was so cool, definitely worth stopping at. And will you just look at our view? We were gonna go see a waterfall, but now it's raining.
We picked a place to eat. We're gonna go out for dinner, and then after dinner, we're gonna go to a cafe, hopefully one that's overlooking the ocean. The weather was interesting, to say the least. It would drizzle, and then it was sunny, and then at one point it was hailing. So the weather was kind of unpredictable today.
It is hailing.
So our good friend Minji made us like a map. We've been calling it the Minji map all day. And she recommended a bunch of places for us to go, like things to see, places to eat. And so we consulted the Minji map and we decided to go to a place called Dugobi Shitan. They had spicy stir-fried squid and bulgogi, and it was so delicious.
Japchae and more meat for you guys.
No, actually, only the normal what I want.
Okay.
Keep getting you something for you to share.
Ojingo is like a specialty dish for Ulleungdo. They even have like a squid festival, I think, in the summertime.
It's so good. The squid is so amazing.
I'm getting enough till I can eat.
And then of course, after we were done eating and the kids got full, we got to eat their bulgogi, and then we had bogumbap in the stir fry. Oh, it was so good. Okay, we're finished up at dinner. We are going to a little dessert cafe now, get some coffee. We drove over to a dessert place. It was a really popular place. Like all the tables were filled the whole time that we were there. After that, we went over to a GS25 to get some snacks. For those of you who don't know, we are on the TV show Osawa Hangukun Chaomichi, which is on NBC Everyone. Through that show, I met a good friend of mine. His name is James Hooper, and he had this idea to do this thing called the Three Peaks Challenge, which is really famous in the UK, and he wanted to bring it here in Korea. So we've been training really hard. Tonight was the airing of like the first official episode of the Three Peaks Challenge. So I was really excited to see that because I worked really hard.
Is that okay with that?
Yes, Daddy!
I was really nervous actually when James told us.
Wow. So Ulleungdo is just beautiful. I don't know if there's a better way to describe Ulleungdo than just like breathtaking. Everywhere you turn, there's just something amazing to look at. I have fallen in love with this little island in less than 24 hours.
Guess what? When we wake up, I have something planned tomorrow.
You have something planned for us tomorrow?
Can you come tell us what it is?
Kenna, we're going to a different hotel when we wake up because I know this one is a little bit cool, but and I also would like to go out there and see a different hotel that is really more cooler. The baby Nabi wants to tell you about something.
Okay, baby Nabi, what do you want to tell me?
The baby Nabi's big? How can that be?